Hi guys, today we're going to react to That's Why I Gave Up on Music by YORUSHIKA. This is a Buy Me Coffee request from DragonPhly. Thank you, DragonPhly, for yet another YORUSHIKA request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, DragonPhly. We appreciate another in a long line of requests. Thank you for the ongoing support.
First time reacting to a music video from YORUSHIKA. Well, we haven't reacted to one of those before, and it tells a story, I think, in a much more comprehensive fashion, less of a riddle when everybody's shrouded in darkness. And this feels like a slightly different take than what we've heard from them so far. It feels like that the music helped the narrator cope with some sort of tragedy or hardship or some sort of turmoil in a relationship or because of some loss. Because we're biased, we keep connecting it to that sense of loss in their songs, the loss of a loved one. The narrator says, and I'm paraphrasing here, it's hard not to hate people who put on a happy face. And in my mind, it means that the narrator is envious of people who find ways to cope with the hardships of life. The whole giving up on music, it can go in different directions, but so far I'm feeling that the narrator didn't find solace in expressing their pain through music. So it's like they gave it up because they couldn't find answers. They're still hurting. I don't know if that's the intent, but there's something very sad about that they don't have that outlet to allow them to express their pain. And there's a broken piano there, so they're still pining to play music. There's a line there where the narrator says, still, I'm paraphrasing, I gave up the piano, but I'm still tapping on my desk with my fingers. So they're still pining to practice music or to express themselves with music, but the broken piano there kind of gives you a hint that they gave it up.
This one is a little bit different to the other ones that we've seen from them so far because it seems to tell some kind of a story on the surface that, with the help of this music video, puts us in a different mind frame. But at the same time, I can't help but feel that the subtext that exists in the song is actually kind of similar in some ways to the stuff we've heard from them before, which I really like. It's just that this one gives you more possibilities. In a lot of ways, overall, this is a song about maturing, about growing up, about decisions, about regret, about learning to cope, about learning how to grow up and do things that adults do. At the same time, there is that element of loss here that we've had in all the other ones. I mean, in the music video here, there are two figures, and one is just kind of walking behind the other all the time. A girl chasing a guy around is what it looks like. But the face of the guy is hidden. The feeling that I got from reading the lyrics, it feels like somebody in a foreign place, like traveling traveling or living in another country, working, whatever they're doing, writing letters to someone who either they left behind or someone who left them behind, which is a possibility that someone they are either in a relationship or a close friendship with or loved one who is either not with them for whatever reason at the time or has passed away. And I can't help shake that feeling that it could mean that this is someone writing letters to someone who's not around anymore. It's just like they're throwing their thoughts on paper. That's how the lyrics come across. It was kind of taking me on a journey. I felt like I was seeing it, and it wasn't exactly like what the music video is portraying, but some things are similar to where it took me. Beautifully composed song, and her voice is beautiful, and the music behind it is pleasant. It's kind of breezy, but the element of sadness is there, more so than before, where we said that there was a kind of a disconnect, maybe in a way, between the music and the meaning. Here it feels maybe it is actually on similar-ish lines, and I don't feel that disconnect so much. I just kind of go along with it. It gives me that sad feeling. At the same time, there is a sense of hope.
The visuals had me thinking about what I'm looking at. I think we're looking at a faded memory. That's why his face is concealed. And also, they're the only two people in that world. And there's the piano on that hill. Why would a piano be left broken on that hill? It seems like out of place. It correlates with the fact that the narrator gave up on music. So everything that allowed them an outlet to express their pain and frustration wasn't there. So the sweet memories of their loved one were faded more and more. What we're looking at is sort of the aftermath of how they perceive their loved ones now, after they have given up on music. It's just a situation that they're in now. They're trying to grab onto whatever sweet memories they have left.
Something hit me just now that made me understand that there's an element to their music that I was probably seeing all wrong. That is, because we have a female narrator narrating the song, I always assumed that this is from a female voice, but I don't anymore. I think the guy in the music video that you can't see his face, he is the narrator. We can't see his face is because his mind is clouded and he's unsure about everything and all of that. And the woman, the girl that he's left behind or left him behind or died or whatever else, the one he lost is a memory, and she's following him everywhere. And then towards the second half, he started looking back and she wasn't there, but she was in his mind. You kept seeing her come up. And that got me thinking that even in all the other songs before, I think they were written by a male. And that's why it was for Amy, if you remember. And I think these are the same characters. I think the girl is Amy. I'm not 100% sure. It's just a feeling that I got. He is trying to come to terms with the loss. He's trying to come to terms with what he feels has any more purpose in life and in his life, and is music part of it? Is that what he wants to do? He's tried to do it as a career for such a long time. It didn't quite work out. He decided to give up on it because Amy's no longer there. She was his muse, and she's what gave him all this purpose, and now he just doesn't have it anymore. That line about people who put on a happy face, it's really about people who have the ability to fake it. It's that line, how can I say that I hate people that put on a happy face when I know they won't understand? This inferiority complex in me, in my mind, it's a ghost that's haunting me. It's like they have the ability to put on a happy face. I don't. Do I hate them, or am I actually jealous? They won't understand how I'm feeling. I have an inferiority complex. That ghost that's haunting me, that could be a double meaning. It's an actual ghost of Amy that's haunting him, and that's what's caused this inferiority complex in him, because when Amy was around, he did not have that. Now that Amy's no longer there, he's not sure about anything anymore. And in the end, that's why he gives up on music. He says in the song that it is a love song, by the way, which means that this is about a relationship and not necessarily just friendship or whatever. The line, love songs like this one just hurt me, but that's a self-defense technique. But do I not care, although it's all your fault? So he's basically blaming it on Amy, or saying she is the reason he still writes these songs.
Yeah.
They hurt him, but they also kind of heal him in some way, or he has to let it out. He still cares. He still loves Amy and struggles without her, and it's painful to keep on living. There was a line, I've thought, but without understanding, why is it so painful to keep living? Why can't I make a living writing music? Who really cares if they're all lazy lyrics? I really don't care. So he sees this as lazy lyrics because it's just stuff that comes out of him. He's just writing thoughts and letters to Amy. It's painful for him to keep on living, while for her, it's not painful anymore, which is why he kind of blames her in a way. It's beautiful. It's heartbreaking. I could be getting it all wrong, but it doesn't really matter. This is what it gets out of me.
It's interesting that you said that it's actually coming from a male narrator, because in the music video, we see the male alone. We're seeing everything from his perspective, and it makes no sense if the narrator has a woman's voice unless he's the narrator. He's not putting up a happy face because his face is concealed, as you said. He's confused. So yeah, there's something in it.
He's confused. He's lost all confidence, just very unsure about everything.
And there's something else in it. By voicing the song in a woman's voice, maybe it helps. I'm talking about the actual artist. Maybe when he hears it from a woman's voice, maybe that gives him solace because it reminds him of his woman's voice, of Amy's voice.
It just feels like it's like almost like thoughts into a diary. As I was reading it, it's just beautiful to me. I don't know. And yet I know that I'm wrong, known it all along, but I don't care at all. Whether this is love or the world or bitterness or just life, but does it matter? Unable to say the right answer is a self-defense technique. I really don't care, since it's all your fault. He takes the easy way, and he says it. He knows that he does it. He blames it all on her. He blames it all on that heartache, on that loss. It's like, this is why I can't go on. It's almost like saying, it's because of her, it's her fault. I have no control over this, but he knows he does. He knows he's lying to himself, and he knows that he has to make a change. But this is written at a time where he struggles to move forward. Even I once had a faith in something. That feeling was reduced to nothing. I wrote to you so many times, and I didn't care if I'd have wealth or fame in life. It's all true. Really, it's true. That's how it was for me then. And that's why I chose to give up on music. It's like talking about his disillusionment with music and everything, but I think it's really more about the loss. It's not just music. I think he just struggles with life altogether while she's not around. Music is just one part of it. Another beautiful song from this duo. I appreciate them more and more with every song we cover from them. Thank you so much, DragonPhly, for another awesome YORUSHIKA request. We are loving this band. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks DragonPhly for this request. We enjoyed reacting to a music video from YORUSHIKA. More like this would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make it through BuyMeACoffee so we'll get a chance to get to it. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, around this time, our YORUSHIKA reactions playlist should be up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click. Let us know what you think. We are loving reacting to this band. They're fantastic. Thank you so much for all the support coming our way. Without you, there would be no show. So please keep it coming. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.